Imagine a town specifically designed to die, obliterated by nuclear tests, utterly erased from the map, yet decades later, it's attracting new, chilling secrets. This isn't just a ghost town, it's a magnet for the unexplained, a place where people vanish and strange phenomena linger. What if the most abandoned, desolate place on Earth became the epicenter of a second, even stranger mystery? We are talking about a location that died once, only to rise as a beacon for inexplicable disappearances and bizarre occurrences. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about empty spaces. To understand the second mystery, we must first confront the first death. July 16, 1945. New Mexico. The Trinity Test. This was the moment the world fundamentally changed. A single flash of blinding light followed by instant, terrifying desolation. It was the absolute birth of the atomic age, and simultaneously the complete obliteration of everything within the blast radius. But what about the communities just outside that immediate, devastating zone? We are talking about a small, purpose-built military support town we'll call Aethelburg. Aethelburg was constructed purely to facilitate the test, designed to be evacuated immediately afterward, left for dead in the shadow of the unprecedented blast zone. Its existence was measured in mere months, its short epitaph written entirely in radioactive fallout. This settlement was specifically designed for nothing, destined only for oblivion. A town that existed solely for the purpose of ensuring its own immediate cessation. Following the successful test, government secrecy clamped down instantly. Aethelburg became more than just abandoned, it was immediately quarantined. For decades, the area remained a scarred and poisoned landscape, a mute symbol of ultimate destructive power. Time moved differently here. Rust consumed every piece of infrastructure the initial shockwave had missed. Buildings slumped into the dust, vehicles fused permanently to the cracked asphalt, and an eerie, absolute stillness settled over the high desert. This profound silence was intended to be the final word on Aethelburg's history. But as the decades passed and the residual radiation levels dropped marginally, people began to occasionally venture closer. They weren't just finding remnants of the Cold War, they were finding undeniable anomalies. The initial whispers were easy to dismiss. Strange, erratic lights flickering just above the horizon, local livestock acting pathologically, the unnerving feeling of being watched when absolutely no one was around. These early reports were invariably linked back to the lingering trauma of the bomb, filed away as psychological fallout or local folklore. Yet the phenomena persisted, growing sharper, becoming more insistent, hinting that the silence had been decisively broken by something far newer than the lingering echoes of 1945. Fast forward to the present day, December 2025. Aethelburg is officially nothing. It shouldn't be attracting any attention, yet it has become an undeniable focal point for the unexplainable. This isn't mere residual energy, this is an active, ongoing event. Over the last 3 years alone, 5 unrelated people have vanished near the site. There are no bodies, no evidence of struggle, just their vehicles left conspicuously on the shoulder of the desert highway, often with the keys still sitting in the ignition. The bizarre occurrences are now meticulously documented. Local researchers have recorded unidentifiable pulsing lights that move against the known physics of the atmosphere and defy conventional explanation. We have audio recordings captured in the dead of night that contain distorted radio signals, not just static but what sounds distinctly like human speech, modulated beyond any comprehension. These specific events defy the known history of the location. A nuclear detonation, for all its destructive force, is a defined historical incident. It leaves a specific, measurable footprint. These new disappearances and strange phenomena bear a totally different, unnerving signature. They forcefully suggest that a distinct, insidious threat has settled into this desolate space, a chilling second mystery rising rapidly from the ashes of the first. This town died once, only to rise again as a beacon for something truly terrifying and unknown. We're going in now. As we approach and enter Aethelburg, the tension is palpable. Every step we take feels like a descent into intertwined history and mystery simultaneously. Our reconnaissance is focused intently on collecting data that directly contradicts the known nuclear past. We've logged severe inexplicable spikes in the electromagnetic field, spikes that simply defy explanation by geology or by the remaining decades-old infrastructure. Our thermal imaging cameras are picking up significant heat signatures deep within the abandoned buildings where there is absolutely no power source and, critically, no sign of recent human presence. We've spoken to former residents, those who grew up in the shadow of the original test site, and they all confirm the chilling change. They say the original dread was understandable, a known evil they could manage. This new feeling, this pervasive, overwhelming sense of the other, is fundamentally different and far more frightening. This forces us to connect the past and the present. Did the nuclear blast simply clear the land, unwittingly making perfect space for something else to take root? Did the sheer cataclysmic energy of the Trinity Test inadvertently act as a cosmic beacon, drawing an entity or a phenomenon that had previously been undetectable? Or is the decades-long absolute abandonment itself the cause, creating a profound void that nature, or something fundamentally unnatural, abhors? The terrifying truth is that we simply don't know. A town built for nothing became something truly terrifying, and the complex enigma of Aethelburg is only just beginning to unfold.